welcome back to my channel and another Topic Tuesday. Today's topic is magnetics, yes or no? And my answer is maybe? I don't know. I've told you guys in the past, I'm bad at magnetics. I suck at magnetics, which is like a silly thing to be bad at. You'd think that holding a magnet to something would not be difficult, but I've found a way to complicate it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why my magnetics never come out as crisp and clean as they look in the swatch photos that other people post. And so today we're gonna kind of look at that. Because it's like whenever I do a magnetic, it looks great by the time I pull the magnet away and I'm like, okay, sick, looking great, cute, looks like a cat eye marble, which is what I want. And then I do the other fingers and I go back to the first one to look at it and it's like the design has just spread and it doesn't look like that perfect laser bolt line across the nail anymore. And I'm like, why? What's wrong? So I decided that yes, I do like magnetics, but no, I don't like applying magnetics. But the only way I've ever tried applying them is one of these little magnetic wand things that you see sold by a lot of polish makers who sell magnetics. And so I started to wonder, well, maybe it's the magnet's fault. It can't be my fault. I'm perfect. So I decided to buy a couple other items to try to see if it wasn't user error. It usually is. So I got like a little magnetic ring from Polish Pickup and then I never used it. And then I bought this little like magnet stand from Polish and Beauty Expo from Alchemy Lacquers. And I still haven't used it yet. I mean, Polish and Beauty Expo was recently, but still, like you'd think, oh, I bought this thing to try and master this technique. I'd be excited, right? And I'm like, I don't know if I want to try it, right? And then at a recent Polish Pickup, I think, yeah, I picked up this DRK Top Coat Magic Effect for magnetic nail polishes. And I'm like, this is going to be the one. This is going to be the thing that fixes everything. So I'm going to just go through a few different techniques and types of magnets and things that I just showed you with a bunch of different magnetic polishes. And I'm just going to, do a lot of these for the first time so you guys can see and judge me and tell me what I'm doing wrong and like fix me because I don't know what I'm doing wrong with these dang magnetics. Before I cut to that though, I did want to show you guys my entire magnetic polish collection because I was looking through my spreadsheet for all my magnetics to see what I could use in today's video. And I was like, oh, I don't have nearly as many as I thought I did. In fact, I only have 8 and I only actively purchased 4 of those. So of the ones that I purchased, I got one from my first polish pickup. That was the EDK here, and it's called Sorority. And then the next polish pickup last year, A Little Treat to the Witch by Vanessa Molina, which this one I really like the color of, as you can see. When Live Love Polish was going out of business, I picked up this kind of dusky purple one called Pursue Me Not. I don't know why, because I don't like this color that much. I don't like this type of purple. I think I was just spending money to spend it. And then I also got from Cert Colors Firecracker, which is red with kind of a gold magnetic pull to it. And this was one of their Do Good polishes. It went to the Welcome to Chinatown Foundation, which was really cool. I was really interested in that. And I really want that one to work out for me. And then I have 4 that just kind of came to me in one way or the other. So I got Starly. This is Nova Beam. My boyfriend bought me this for, it was either my birthday or an anniversary. They're very close together, so I can't remember which. I got this KB shimmer called Light My Fire, which I got in a just random like grab bag of stuff that I bought from somebody on Instagram. And I didn't even know that was magnetic because that's a pet peeve I have of anything that has like anything special in it, whether it's like magnetic or thermal or what have you. Put it on the label, please, because I don't know. It's not on the label anywhere. So somebody in my comments actually informed me that it was magnetic. So thank you for that. I wonder how many more in my collection are like that I just don't know are magnetic. I made a magnetic in one of my color mixing videos, if you guys recall. And then I bought one recently from polish pickup, but I don't know if I realized that this was magnetic, because when I got it in the mail, I saw that it says magnetic on the label. Thank you, Native War Paints. But I was like, oh, it's magnetic? Like, I didn't realize, and I'm sure I read it when I was purchasing it, and I just was like, whatever, I don't care, because I like this because it's supposed to look like a pigeon. I didn't care about the magnetic quality, and I still don't really care about the magnetic quality with this one because it's not supposed to be a strong magnetic, I guess, but it's so not strong that I can't tell even when I'm trying to magnetize it. So, but yeah, those are all 8 of the magnetics I own. So let's check out some, successes, some fails. I'm going to show you some actual attempts at magnetizing and keeping that crisp line. You're going to see, because I already filmed that part like 2 hours ago. A couple of them, actually, I managed to get it down, I think. And then a couple others, I was kind of like having a hard time. And so I don't know if that was just I need more practice or what, but let's hop into it. Okay, so we're just going to check out 5 different techniques or like methods or whatever. Nothing is too crazy or special, but these are either like the most basic of techniques or techniques other people have said you should check this out, or just different tools that I have. And I have 5 different polishes to show you. The first one is by Vanessa Molina, A Little Treat to the Witch. We have KB Shimmer's Light My Fire. I have Starly's Nova Beam. Cirque Colors Firecracker. And then I have Native War Paints, and this one is called Smidgen of a Pigeon, and this is the most subtle magnetic pull. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but we're going to test, some stuff on that one as well. So what I have learned or what I have read in the past is there's like a couple different ways you could do this. You could magnetize each layer of polish, or you could lay down a base layer and then magnetize that second layer. And I think that's what I'm going to do just for like time's sake and see if that works. Because I don't know how much the lower layer being magnetized would affect that. So I've let these pretty much dry down. And then for the 5th nail, I did 2 coats because that's what this special top coat requires. And we're going to try that top coat on 2 different levels of like magnetization. This is that Smidgen of a Pigeon, which you saw isn't super magnetic. And then this is the by Vanessa Molina. And we're going to see, how well this works on either one of those. So let's start with the pinky, and we're just going to do the standard method, which is just holding the magnet over your nails. And I've read you want to do like thin to medium coats because I think the faster the polish dries down, the faster you've kind of secured that effect. So my biggest struggle with this method is holding it close enough to get that really crisp line, but not so close that you touch the polish, which I always end up doing. So we're going to hold this for a while. I'll either jump cut or whatever and tell you how long I've done it for. Okay, so that is what it looks like after 5 solid minutes of holding the magnet. And we will see how that remains through the rest of the video. I think it looks pretty good. I really do like this polish. I got this from Polish Pickup, let's see, September of last year. So that was by Vanessa Molina's A Little Treat to the Witch. And we were just using the most standard method of holding the magnet, which you can get these magnet wands pretty much anywhere that sells magnetic polishes, I feel like. I got this one from Starly. My boyfriend got me this. So next up, we're going to do the KB Shimmer polish here. This is Light My Fire. And we're going to do another method that I've seen people do on YouTube where you literally just place your finger and rest it on the magnet and just paint it like that. And that's a lot easier than sitting there and holding that. And I don't know if this magnet is going to be strong enough to get through my chubby little finger, so we will see. No, it worked. It's kind of cool to do it like that because you can like literally see the magnet, like the magnetization take effect. That's a cool polish. Okay, I'm gonna again let that set and then we will see. Okay, so it's been another 5 minutes, and as you can see, it's the magnetic is there. I don't feel like it's as sharp as the first one, but on camera it does look as sharp, but in real life it looks just a tad more blown out. I'm not sure if it's just the polish itself. I use the exact same magnet for both of them, but that looks really cool. I'm loving this. This is making me wonder why I don't use magnetics more. So we'll see. We'll see. This is going pretty well. Okay, so the next thing I want to try is this ring that I bought from Polish Pickup. And as you can see, it is a magnetic ring. It does look like it's fairly strong. And I think the idea behind this is that you can like just rest your finger on it. The issue that I foresee with this particular item is just, you know, a lot of people when they do use magnetics, at least from what I've seen, you usually tend to do it on some kind of a diagonal, but the most comfortable way for this one to rest is straight across, and I've never really seen anybody wear a magnetic like that. So you could just angle it, but because of the length of my nails, it does touch the nail. So I guess we're gonna try it straight across and see what that looks like. So this is, like I said, the Starly. This is Nova Beam. So let's paint that on, and then we'll give it another 5 minutes to cook and see how that ends up looking. Okay, that one did not seem to work as well, and I don't know why. Like, I can see where it pulled some of that magnetization in, but it's already blown out, and I don't know, because this seemed like a fairly strong magnet, and I held it for the exact same amount of time. Actually, it might not be as strong as... Yeah, I don't think that this magnet is as strong as the other ones, unfortunately. So maybe that's why it's looking a little bit rough. The other two seem to still be holding up pretty well. So at this moment, I don't know if I can recommend this ring. I guess you could wear it as like a fun little fashion piece, but like it's too big for most of my fingers except for my thumb, and I have probably bigger hands than most of my viewers. I am kind of built like a man, so I have really big everything. And oh no, wait, just kidding, it fits on my pointer finger. Okay, I'm just a monster. All right, that's a pretty big ring though, and it's not the best. So let's move these out of the way, and then we'll move on to our next method. Okay, so the next tool I have is something that I got from Alchemy Lacquers, and I showed you guys this in my Polish and Beauty Expo haul. But basically, it's just a little stand that you can set down, and you can just put your finger under, and it came with this little magnet. And it's no different than one of these wands, but you just don't have to hold it up, which seems rather convenient. And I wonder which one of these magnets is going to be stronger. Well, I'll just use the magnet it came with since we're testing out all these tools, and we'll check it out if I can get all these magnets to stop sticking to each other. Okay, so this finger is Cirque Colors Firecracker. I don't know why I decided to do the ugliest Skittle Manny in all of existence, but that's what we're doing. Okay. Okay, let's see what happened. Nothing. Why did nothing happen? This one did not magnetize. What the heck? Let's try again. I'm going to put a second magnet on there. And maybe if it's closer... Oh, I just flooded my gosh darn cuticle, but I don't know, the point will be made. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this one, but it's not working. I feel like it's the polish, so we're just gonna skip that. Which is weird because it magnetizes in the bottle, and I've had it magnetize before, so I don't know. I feel like this is just a faulty polish. The last thing I want to try is this DRK Top Coat Magic Effect for magnetic nail polish. This one comes with instructions. So basically, it says a neodymium magnet is recommended. I have one in the mail on the way, but I don't have it here. So we're just going to try it with a regular magnet. It says apply 2 medium coats of the magnetic polish as regular polish and allow it to dry completely without top coat. We got 2 different nails. Drip 1 or 2 drops of this top coat and use the brush to spread out the top coat while floating it. Hold the magnet over the nail for 30 seconds to 1 minute and repeat with each nail one at a time. So let's give it a shot. It sounds easy enough. Okay, so it says drip 1 or 2 drops. I think we'll do 2 because my thumb's big. Drip, drip, and then float it over the nail. And then this is the one that isn't going to be super magnetic, it said. So let's try it. I think I can vaguely see the magnetic, but not too much. I don't think it's the top coat's fault. I think it's just the nature of this polish here. So this magnetic is supposed to be like incredibly subtle, I guess. So I don't really love this polish from like the magnetic point of view, but I do like the polish for the color. I can kind of see it, but let's try it on a much more magnetic. We already know this is what it looks like magnetized. We already know that that is a fairly magnetic pull. So let's try it, and let's try using this thing again, but let me use the stronger magnet. And let me just do it on its side so that it's closer to the nail. Oh, that might be too close to my nail. I bet we can do it. Okay. So again, let's drip, drip, not flood our cuticles, but we did. And you are supposed to float it. Okay. And then, I don't know. I don't think the top coat works all that well. Let's try. Yeah, this top coat, it's not what I expected it to be, and I don't know if it's a user error. I mean, I feel like I followed the instructions. I did exactly what they said, and it's just not pulling as strongly as just a normal magnet would have. So let's go back over. So this is the nail that I just held the magnet over for 5 minutes. It's still going strong. I think that that one turned out probably the best, but I did have to hold it for like 5 minutes. The next finger, I rested my finger on the magnet like that, and I feel like it's pretty similar results to the other one. I think that these are pretty comparable, but again, took 5 minutes or so. My middle finger, I used the ring, and it doesn't look crisp or clean in any way. I don't think that the ring is really the best way to go about it. I don't know what it is about the way the magnet is in it. It just didn't work very well. Pointer finger, I tried out my little magnet stand, and honestly, I just didn't see too big of a result, and I don't know if that's the nature of this polish. I feel like the line looks a lot sharper in the bottle, so I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with that. But I tried this again for this thumb with the magnetic top coat. So that's kind of 2 factors at play here. And it didn't really do what I wanted it to. And so like these are the 2 with the magnetic top coat. I can kind of actually see it on the thumb, but I don't know. I think that these are 2 things that I'm going to have to revisit and play around with in the future. But the good old tried and true, oh my gosh, you guys, I hate magnets right now. The good old tried and true wand really did do wonders. You just gotta hold it for like 5 minutes. So maybe in the future I'll do more magnetics, but only do an accent nail. So I can feel future everyone yelling at me in the comments right now about what I did wrong. Please do not hesitate. I need to know. I need somebody to tell me where I'm going wrong. I love constructive criticism. So please let me know, because I honestly, I did not think I was going to like the wand method, because I constantly in the past when I've tried to use the wand, I'm always hitting my nail on accident because I'm not paying attention. But this time I was determined and I sat there. You couldn't see this because I was off camera, but I sat there the full 5 minutes holding the wand for 5 minutes unmoving above my nail. And that seemed to be the best route of action, which is why I kind of thought that this would be my favorite method, because then I could just sit there without having to hold my other hand and just for 5 minutes or so keep my finger underneath. Because I did 5 minutes, that may seem excessive, but a lot of brands I've seen, they say like do 2 minutes, and I've done 2 minutes, timed it and everything, and it still had the like blowout effect. So I figure 5 minutes is better than 2 minutes, right? And that seemed to work. So I don't know why I was struggling with this. I don't know if it was the specific polishes I chose to use with this. It's only been 2 hours and I can't even remember, but I'm pretty sure I did it with the Cirque. I did it with the Native War Paints, but then I did do it with the Vanessa Molina, which I had a really great time with the regular magnet, but for some reason, I don't know if this part is just too high or what. So I have to play around with this guy a little bit more. I don't know enough about science, and I was wondering if it's just because like the magnet is stuck to like some metal and maybe the metal is sucking up the magnet powers, which sounds fake and something that I made up in my head. So like I said, I'm not a scientist. So I don't know about this guy. We're gonna keep playing with that. And like I said, did I say? I feel like I said, I do have a neodymium magnet, like one of the like bigger magnets coming in the mail from Polished Pickup. And I don't know if that's what these magnets are made of or not, or if like that neodymium style magnet is stronger. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing the magnet correctly. So we'll see with that in the future. But since today was Topic Tuesday and they're asking about magnetics, I figured we'd do a little bit of a test run. I am really disappointed with the magnetic top coat here. I feel like it didn't do anything, and I don't know if I didn't follow the instructions right. I feel like I did. I mean, I showed you guys the instructions, I read them off, and I thought I followed it pretty well, but maybe this is another one that I just need to play around with more or something like that. So let me know your guys' experience with magnetics as a whole, different types of magnetics, different types of magnets, and if you have used the DRK top coat, did I do something wrong? Please let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me all of your magnetic feedback. Let me know who has your favorite magnetics, which brand. I don't really know if I have a favorite because I only have one from every brand I have one from. But yeah, give me your feedback and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.